welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, February the 16th. Good to have you with us today. We're going to talk about a couple of really interesting productions. To start with, at MU Theater, I want to introduce you to Assistant Professor CLAIRE SYLER.
Hi, nice
Good to
meet
have you
Paul.
here with the theater department, right?
Yes, I am. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Theater.
And you're here to tell us about a touring.
A touring company that is coming to town.
And they're doing two separate plays, Caesar and X.
Yes, Julius Caesar by Shakespeare, the play most of us know about the assassination of Julius Caesar, and then a new play by a young playwright named Marcus Gardley. And this play is called X, or Betty Shabazz versus the Nation.
Okay.
Yes.
Are these both dealing with assassination?
They are both dealing with assassination. They are both dealing with men who rise to power, and then groups of people who choose to take that power away through assassination. Yeah, and they're deliberately juxtaposed so that we see ancient narratives and genres coming to play with current politics. Relatively current, we should say.
Now, this is a touring company, so they're going from city to city. Why did you choose on this particular set of plays?
Yes, so we are the recipients of being part of a larger consortia of universities and colleges, which the acting company of New York City is coming to. And so we had the opportunity to be part of this consortia, and we leapt at that opportunity. Other schools that are part of it are University of Arizona, University of Kansas, UMKC, Warrensburg. So we are part of a larger conversation. And then there's folks on the East Coast as well, Towson University, and then they're going to return home to New York City. And the acting company was founded in 1972 by John Houseman, and it was the first class of the Juilliard actors, and their major thing is that they tour national classical plays. And in recent years, they've been really interested in also touring classical plays that can be in conversation with contemporary plays. So this was a commission. They commissioned Marcus Gardley to write X.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be running when?
Yes, so X happens first, and it is Saturday, February 18th at 7:30 p.m., and you can call the Rhynsburger Theatre box office at 882-PLAY.
I know that number,
yes.
882-PLAY. So X is Saturday, February the
18th.
And
yes.
is it only one?
Just one night, because they're on tour, I know.
Okay.
And then you can come back and see the same cast, so it's the same 10 actors perform both dramas, and you can come to a Sunday matinee on February 19th.
The next day.
The next day at 2 p.m. and see the very same actors perform Julius Caesar.
Okay, and again, for ticket information, it is 573-882-PLAY.
Yes.
Can they get this online too?
They can, absolutely. You can go to our box office online, our virtual box office, and it's theater.missouri.edu.
Now, if people are downtown, can they stop by the Missouri Theater and pick up tickets too?
You read my mind. They can. Yes,
Okay.
They can go right into the Missouri box office and get tickets there as well.
Okay, well, it sounds good. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to get tickets for this then.
No, it's going to be exciting, and it's a 2-day opportunity that's really unique for Mid-Missouri.
Okay, Caesar and X.
Yes.
CLAIRE, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, pleasure having you here. 882-PLAY. That's an easy number to remember.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Now we turn to a couple of determined ladies over here. You were on with us several months ago, I mean 2 or 3 months ago. Moms Demand Action. We have Rose Metro. Good to have you back, Rose.
Thank
and
you.
Kristin Bowen.
Yes.
Moms Demand Action is a group of ladies. And I guess, are there some men in this organization
There sure
too?
are. So moms started the organization, but today dads, grandparents, people without kids all participate.
Okay, so it can be moms, dads, grandparents demand action. You're trying to do what, demanding action?
So we are a nonpartisan grassroots organization of Americans who work to promote common sense gun safety legislation and promote the common sense storage and safe handling of guns.
Now, you're not advocating at all taking guns away from people.
Absolutely not. No,
There's no advocating taking guns away from people. All you're asking is that it be treated with common sense and safety concerns about the guns.
That's right. So we're firm supporters of the Second Amendment, and actually many of our local chapter members are gun owners.
We have people in leadership across the state who are gun owners and who support the Second Amendment, as we all do. We work alongside survivors of gun violence, but also teachers, doctors, faith leaders, and law enforcement.
So what do moms demand action? What are you asking for then?
Well, we are working in Missouri. Moms works on the national level, but we also work on the state level, and we engage supporters to talk to legislators in Missouri right now. In February, our legislature is in session, so we're working hard to connect our members and supporters with their legislators and talk about closing deadly loopholes and working toward common sense gun legislation that we all support, as opposed to scaling back our gun safety laws and making changes that make us less safe.
What would you feel is, or what does the organization feel is the biggest problem that we have that you're asking to change?
Well, we know that the people at the table having this conversation for a very long time have been people, groups and companies and lobbyists who stood to gain, meaning gun manufacturers and gun lobbyists. They've controlled the conversation for far too long. But American families see that there's a need for us to stand up and push back and say no, and there are common sense things that our leaders could be doing to keep us more safe, and so we need to be part of that conversation.
Perhaps safe gun storage.
Right. So
right now there are no regulations, are there, about how you store your guns in the house, or are there?
No, there certainly are not. And we find that that's where, one, a lot of guns that are used in crimes are stolen from people who haven't secured their guns properly, and then those become illegal guns out on the street. And also, Missouri leads the nation in shootings by toddlers. So that happens when parents do not store their guns properly, or when kids are in homes where guns are not stored properly.
And a kid picks up the gun, it's loaded, and accidentally shoots somebody.
Right.
So you're telling me that Missouri is a leading state in shooting by toddlers?
That's right.
If people want more information, how can they get in touch with you?
This evening, in fact, we have our monthly meeting at Calvary Episcopal Church downtown at 7 p.m. If people would like to get involved and come to our meeting, they should. They can find us on Facebook at Moms Demand Action -Mo, and then also they can just text the word JOIN to the phone number 64433. 64433. Text
Join.
and just text
Join.
the word JOIN, and
All right.
they'll hook up with us.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul.